And we're live. Here we are. I had nothing better to do. Well, I did. Well, I had I was getting because I'm posting all my major arcana on Instagram. I was like, let's look at the High Priestess now, because I'm pretty sure I've gone through all the magician cards in my collection. I'm pretty sure. So I'm like, let's move on to the High Priestess. Let's see what we got here. And so far, nothing. Well, I started looking at them, and then I'm like, wait a second. My Cariel Visconti, and then the Metelli, and then the Minchiati. I'm like, y'all are making this more complicated than what needs to be complicated, you know? But anyways, waiting. I haven't gone live in like quite a while. Well, it has been that long. I think like 2 weeks or a week. Let me see here. 1 week. It's just been 1 week since I did my last live stream. So I'm like, let's see what we have here, you know? Yeah. So let's see. I'm waiting now. I'm just gonna wait and see, you know, who shows up, who pops up, what we're gonna do, you know. Well, it's Tarotscopes for March. So yeah, if you're watching these back, feel free to skip through this. Skip through and find the banner till you see the banner with your sign that you feel most connected to, you know. I mean, like, well, depends. I feel like, because I feel like some people just, they know their sun sign and they just stick with that, and it's like there's a bit more. So yeah, I'm gonna try doing these. I think I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna see 3-card spreads for these. I want to try that out, you know, because the last time I'm like, let's do 9 cards. I'm like, that's a bit much, you know. I'm like, let's see if, you know, 3 cards, short, simple, quick. We'll make it a quick one, you know. We'll see what that does. So far, no one in chat. It'd be like that sometimes, but I'm like, well, it's Saturday. No, why? No, we're not doing that. And besides, it's gonna be a while until we even get to your sign. I might even skip your sign because of that. Yeah, I'm skipping your sign now. Okay, maybe not. 6 and then 69. I'm like, okay, maybe not. No. Okay, now it's being skipped again. Perfect. Wait, what's that one? Oh yeah, the little water droplets. Okay. So yeah, I was worried that like StreamYard wouldn't be like, that my time would still be like, you know, that my time would still, I'd still need time to refresh. Oh, okay, see you later. Bye. Because, you know, I was like, damn, I'm almost out of time, you know. Why did you buy did you ever get the subscription or whatever, the premium whatever for StreamYard? And I'm not sure if he's even used it recently. I'm considering it, but I'm like, I have to see, you know. I will be back in 2 hours. And no, oh, okay. Okay, I was like, oh, I'm poor. Yeah, I'm like, I think so far I'm fine with, you know, what I have and what I have, you know. So yeah. Yeah, but it does like stress me out when I see it's like you're almost at your limit, and I'm like, I am, and yeah, here we are. So yeah, where is everyone? I wonder why right now it's like a dead zone. Oh, hello, Akale. You see, Akale's here. Never mind, people are here. But yeah, I think YouTube just likes to punish me for some reason when I haven't gone live or something. But that's just it. It's only been a week. I'm like, psh, come on, YouTube. No, I've only been on for 5 minutes, Lady D, but it feels like an eternity. when no one's on. Yeah, I haven't even started any of the readings. It was very last minute. I was gonna do 2:15 a.m. Oh, girl, go to sleep. Go back to bed, girl. It's late. Hello, Amaze Tarot. I was thinking like, oh, maybe I'll do some free live readings, but then I realized, no, I should upkeep the monthly Tarotscopes, because yeah, just start. No, I don't want to. This is my channel. We're gonna do things my rambly, long ass time way. I'm waiting for a few more people to show up, but I think we have 5 people in. I'm gonna wait for like one more person to show up, and then we'll start. But yeah, how are you? I don't know. How am I? I could be better. Bored mostly. Let's see. And I'm also like, what deck should I use? But I'm sure it'll come to me. So yeah. Also, I just want to kill time till, Monday cannot come soon enough. I have things coming in on Monday. There we go. Fairy Wren is here. There we go. We're gonna get into it now. That is awesome. Do it your way. It's probably not the best way, but I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. We're here doing what we gotta do. Doing what we gotta do. No, more like doing what wasting time, really. Anyways, I think we can start now. Let's start here. Let's see. So we're gonna start here. Which deck to use for the best sign? What deck to use? Oh, this isn't a deck. This is a sticker. This is from the Skull Garden. This is just a sticker from Skull Garden. From the Wooden Tarot and the Earthbound Oracle and the Seeker's Lenormand. I think we're gonna go with. Golden Wheel for Aries. Let's see. I'm not going to do a bunch of cards like I did in the first one. I'm just going to do a 3-card reading just to get a general, overlook as to what's going on in the month. We'll see, I don't want to do too much. I want to make it quick, That's how usually I do my things here. I'm just like, boom, 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 let's go, 1, 2, 3, I don't want to waste time, let's go. But that's kind of like not the point with tarot. Also, do you see I shuffle my deck upside down like a heathen? I feel like with tarot, it's like you kind of have to pause and look at the cards and read into it a bit and look at what's going on. And I'm like, you know what? Just give me the moon. But you know what? Tarot is not best for yes/no readings. Might as well just flip a coin, Which, no shame in that. So let's see. Aries. Who's an Aries in here? I know there's some that come and watch, but I'm like, where are they at? Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Okay, Aries. So we got the Ace of Wands, we have the King of Wheels or the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. So seems to me like some pretty good things are coming in March. I mean, it's right. March is Aries month. Aries season is coming right up. We're gonna start. Spring is coming. New opportunities are starting. The spark of fire that is the Ace of Wands. But I mean, like, maybe you may have some previous responsibilities or dedications, that this new spark may, get in the way perhaps. And you might just be focusing on what you're doing at the moment, what you own. You have the Ten of Cups here, which is, a good indication of family. And, yeah. A rather new family or a young family, who knows? Let's see, what else? So I think it's maybe like focusing on, looking on those positive, fun moments, with loved ones and friends and relatives that you're, probably still in quarantine with, because we're still dealing with that. So yeah, I think it's going to be a month of focusing on your wealth and focusing on your family, and yeah, like taking charge of that new opportunity that the Ace of Wands is bringing here. So yeah, there you go, Aries. I hope that plays out. And I hope I get some of that. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I just want a King of Pentacles in my life. I don't know. Stella O is, or ooh, Stella. Aries moon. Okay. Work. Let's see. Okay. Let's move on to Taurus. All right, Taurus. Hello, Nikki Sparkle. Let's see, Taurus, what deck are we going to use for you? Taurus, I think we're going to use... What are we going to use? What should I use? I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use the This Might Hurt. How have you been, Nikki Sparkle? Oop, better not put that there. It's been a while. Is that a bull right there, or is that a bear? It looks like a bear for some reason. Let me see. I want to click on it. Let me see. Kind of. Ooh, it looks like a bear. Like the emoji. Like whoever designed the emoji, like kind of like took the back part of a bear and just like stuck like some weird horn-looking things on that. I rate that emoji a 2 out of 10. Taurus Moon will be listening. Sillier said it's something good. And yourself, I mean, still kicking it. I'm surprised. Am I at 2,000 subscribers? I haven't even looked. I'm pretty close, I'm pretty sure. Unless I just passed it. I wish I had a little confetti popper thing, Yeah, depending on the 1.89, girl. Ooh. Okay, Taurus. Seems like we gotta read all these. Everybody strap in. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. 1.89. I swear I was at like 1.9. Did I lose subscribers? Was I being too messy? Might announce a giveaway to crank it up. I might, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not feeling generous these days. I'm just kidding. I should do one. What should I give away? I don't know. Was it being too messy? Was I being too real? Did I shade the wrong people? Did I spill the wrong tea on someone's lap accidentally? Did I step on someone's toes? I hope so. Because I swear to God, some of y'all can be really annoying. I'm just kidding. Usually if it's like, if I'm bothered by someone, I just unsubscribe, Something you don't want anymore. I'm like, what do I not want? I just send in I just send all my recycling to someone. No, there's no tea. Well, actually there is, but it's nothing like that. It's just, we'll save it. We'll save it for something else. I'm saving it for something else, but yeah. Anyways, Taurus, back to you. Sorry about that. Oh. Let's see. I know things that I'm going to have to change now. When I start laying off the cards, that's when I'm going to start putting that up there. Oh, look at that. Pretty good cards here. King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the World for you, Taurus. Okay. Okay, work. You have so much Mars energy. You have to be throwing shade. I mean, it is what it is, E. It's in my blood. It was dictated to me by the stars. So, we have the King of Cups. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the World. So it seems that things are going to go pretty smoothly for you this month. Yeah? Okay, if you've been struggling monetarily, it seems that, you're going to finally have some of the resources needed to take care of some of the problems that you've been having, Maybe a stimulus check. Come on, Biden. Get to it. Then we have the King of Cups. It seems like a nice guy. A friend, perhaps. A good friend is coming to you. And then the World is like, you're gonna have that moment of like comfort, and that moment of everything is as it should be during this month. That's the World is probably the best card to get in the deck. Any issues that I can see? I feel like the King of Cups may be some issues, because I feel like Taurus, you like your stability, and the King of Cups, look at him. He's comfortable in this very like wobbly, like mobile boat in the water, and that's not very Taurus-like. But I think like during these emotional turmoils, during this month, you're gonna find like moments of comfort and stability that you're gonna really appreciate. And I think during those moments is when you have to. Really like latch on and maybe like enjoy them to the max, perhaps, like really appreciate them, because, when they're gone, they're gone. So yeah. So yeah, there you go, Taurus. Good luck with March, Hmm? Hello, Sarah. Let's see, who else is here? I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Let's move on to the next one. Let's keep it going. Gemini. Everyone's favorite sign. Gemini. Did you guys note the sarcasm there? I'm just kidding. Nope. Oh, Nikki Sparkle. I forget Nikki's an air sign. Let's see. What are we gonna use for you, Gemini? You know what, Gemini? Because of that, I'm gonna use one of my favorite decks on you. You can already see Tarot of Delphi right there. Don't start. Let's see, Gemini. What's going on in March for Gemini? Ooh, and Libra. Well, I mean, with Libra, it's like I was reading up on Gemini, and I'm like, I'm studying Gemini, and I'm like, Gemini sounds like a pretty like legit sign. You know what I mean? Because it's like everybody has that double aspect of themselves, like a multiple parts of the self, like multiple different types of oneself. Because it's like you're when you're with your friends versus when you're with your family, versus when you're with your partner. That varies, from as to how you act. So Gemini is definitely that learning of the different personalities there. I think when you're born with with your sun in Gemini, those are very much more pronounced, and they're much more probably exaggerated. But with Libra, that's kind of the balancing, and it kind of balances those two, like the dual aspects of the self pretty well, Nikki, right? Or no, I don't know. I'm not an astrologer, so take that with with tons of disclaimers on disclaimers. Because it's a lot. But anyways, back to you, Gemini. Let's see what's going on. And I have a Venus in Gemini, so who knows what that means. Look at that. The World. Two of Wands. I think Nikki's just gonna have all the World cards. Good for you, Nikki. Enjoy March. So you have the world or the garden here. You have the Two of Wands, and we have the devotee. So it seems that Gemini, you're going to be looking for that moment of paradise that Taurus might be enjoying. You may be looking on to your Taurus friends that may be experiencing this, comfort and this luxury during March, and you may be like wanting that. You may be like working towards that, or aspiring for that. And I think Gemini, I think you should be careful not to get distracted. Okay, there's a lot of looking back here. There's a lot of looking in the past, as looking nostalgic to the past. And it's like, you know what, really, the past really was not that great. Let's be honest here, okay? Let's be real, sure, there was some great times, there were some good things in the past, but there's a whole lot of trash back there as well that you may be ignoring. And it's good to just either, be present and tend to the now, kind of like how the devotee of coins is here, tending to the home and tending to the present, but also really use that Two of Wands instead of looking to the past, to looking at opportunities to the future that may be right in front of you that you're ignoring. You're looking out to the sea when really you should be looking over here inland. Back to what you have established, perhaps. Don't get distracted, Gemini, which probably for a Gemini, that's probably easier said than done. So there you go. Look at that. I'm on it. With Aries, I was like a little bit off. So, but that's how it always is. You start off, I need to work on that. Really good exercises to get me in like the good mood of, working on getting that first reading pretty stable. That's something I need to work on. World card, Christing here, sort of. Yeah, it's the Garden of Hesperides or something like that. There was a serpent in the world card for in the This Might Hurt tarot, Nikki. It's like an Ouroboros. So yeah. Let's see. Cancer. What are we going to use for you? I want to use you. We're going to use the spacious for you. Because why not? I mean, look into it, Nikki. Take it in those ways. Look into it. Meditate on it. Digest it. Muse on it. Cancer rising, Stella. Oh, all right. Let's see, Cancer. What's going on in March for you? Cancer is another one that I'm still like kind of like, what are you? You can be easily annoying to me, Cancer. So let's let's see. Wait, where does my Cancer fall? Let's see if I have I have no idea. I need to look that up. I wonder which house it's in. I'm like, y'all too emotional, Says the Scorpio rising that lives for the drama. Let's see, Cancer. What's coming into March for you? Wheel of Fortune. Oh, girl. And the Guardian of Swords. Okay. What are we doing here, Cancer? What are you holding on to, Cancer? What do you have to let go? Huh? Because let me tell you, the wheel, the turning of fate, whatever, it's spinning. She's turning around. She gives and she takes away. You better not hold on. You better not hold on too tight, Because you know what? When the wheel takes away, it might take away something that, didn't need to be taken away, that you were holding on to, Might rip off an arm. We have the Guardian of Swords. I think that's the Queen? I think that's the Queen. Let me see here. Where are you? Let me look at this. Let me double check this. child, guardian, yeah, queen, queen, it's guardian. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Nope, don't want to read it. I'll read it later. But still, So again, oh, look at that. Oh, it's fitting, I just read like when you cut down a tree column, I'm like, okay, yeah. But look at that. The devil cutting down the forest. I think again, just like Gemini, you're kind of being distracted here. The term, focusing on, just focusing on the forest, no, focusing on the trees rather than the forest or something, something. What's the term there? Um, so you got some, you're cutting down this one tree, but then you have this whole forest here. It's like, just cut down what you need, That may be what's going on here. Yeah. Yeah. What trees are you cutting down, Cancer? Who are you cutting out of your life? Because let me tell you, when you sometimes when you cut one person out of your life, you may cut off quite a few many people out of your life that honestly, if they needed to be cut away, then you need to go. Bye bye. So long. See you later. Hello, Danny boy. Focusing on the journey through the woods. I don't know. That is true. That is another thing. This dark forest here. Going into the woods, going out of the woods. Yeah. Sometimes you can't cut down the whole forest. Gotta just get out of there, I guess. Yeah, it's like damn, I really want to say that term, but I can't think of the phrase of what it's called. It's like, confusing the forest for the trees or something like that. Rest on the tree stump out of the woods, reflect. Perhaps. So yeah, there you go, Cancer. What else? Yeah, I think that's the main focus here for March. What are you holding on to, and what you should be prepared to let go of? Because you never know what you might end up losing. Might as well just get prepared to and ready and be prepared to accept the letting go of certain things in your life. Whether that be friendships or projects that you're working on, or whatever you're attached to. I think of Cancer with the claws. They like to pinch and they like to grab onto things. The crab. So yeah. Oh, or weed the garden. That's another thing. Well, don't really see a garden. Yeah. Not sure. Also might be referencing the change of the seasons as well, might be affecting you, Cancer, which I mean in general it does. We're moving out of winter, we're getting into spring here, so yeah, because we see the winter here with the snow on in the Guardian of Swords. But then like the Wheel of Fortune, you see all the seasons here, we see spring right here. Change is coming, let go of that snow. Why are you holding on to snow? Huh. Yeah, letting go of old habits, definitely, with the devil. So yeah, there you go, Cancer. Get ready to let it go. I'm waiting for the first part. That's true. That is true. And it's like, if you're like watching them, like just like, it's not going to happen. Staring at them isn't going to make them sprout faster. That's another thing, it's like kind of like, watched water never boils or something like that. Like when you watch water, in a pot, when you're boiling water, it takes like forever to boil, Yeah, it's like focus on other things. Let go of it. It'll do its own thing on its own time. So yeah. So yeah. I thought you were saying good morning. I'm like, good morning. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. It's Stella. Oh, she's been here for a while. Let's move on. Leo. Okay, Leo. Let's take you down a peg. Let's see. We're going to go classic, standard, Rider-Waite-Smith. Who's a Leo in here? My animosity to Gemini is now like being directed towards Leos. You know, I feel like they're too pretentious. You know. Watching paint dry, I was thinking about that too. I like watching grass grow. There's a lot of like looking at other things, you know, or distracting at other things. Like I was saying, you know, Taurus and what was the other, Gemini, you know, like looking at that peaceful part there going on. And Gemini was like, or Cancer, yeah, it's looking at, you know, back towards the past, you know. Anyways, let's focus on Leo here. Let's give Leo some attention, not too much, you know. You're never going to get to 2K, mister. No, I'm not. It's like it went up. I think I was at like 1.9 and then it went down to 1. I'm like, girl. We'll see. The shade for every sign except Aries. No. I like Scorpio too. And Capricorn. My sign. My sun, moon, and rising. Those are the only ones that are valuable. Let's see, Leo. What do we have going on here? I can only subscribe once. That is true. It's like, if you're gonna subscribe, like subscribe and watch my content, you know. If you're not watching my content, unsubscribe. I like lose 2,000 subscribers. I go into the negative. I have to subscribe to people. Okay, Leo. What do you have here for March? Oh, look at that. Good for you, Leo. Good for you. Good for you. You got some work to do, some new projects to work on. You got the Ace of Cups, new relationship developments, new developments in your relationship may be emerging or being brought up to you and offered to you. What are you gonna build with it, huh? What are you gonna start doing? Try something new out. Yeah, Leo, March is that time for you to do something new. Do something exciting, you know. Your dog is a Leo. Good for him. Give him some water. You know. So yeah, you got the principles here. With it's practice makes perfect. It's the practice makes perfect card. You know, you're learning something new. You gotta make. You gotta do something repetitive over and over again to make it like a second nature. You know, so you can just weave your hands in the way or move your hands and work the work that you got to do just like without even trying, you know. And that's what's going on here, Leo. Focus on that. Focus on on those projects that require just natural, moving, without effort. I'm thinking of Meditations on the Tarot, where he says, concentration without effort. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, there you go with the Magician. Yeah, I love this. I love this. Good for you, Leo. Good for you. What else can I say? I think that's it. Right? What to be aware of. What to be aware of. I'm looking for warning signs here, but so far I think it's like saying get to work, stop lounging around, start, start working on starting some new projects maybe, or work on your relationship perhaps, as the Ace of Cups is a card focused on that. Who knows? Let's see. So there you go, Leo. Quick, short, and sweet. Let's move on. Let's move on to Virgo, the sign I don't really think much about. Virgo, she's there, she's present, and she doesn't really stand out to me. Any Virgos here? I think Danny will, yeah, Virgo moon, yeah. It's like Virgo as a sign, very unproblematic. Minds her business, you know, stays in her lane. Let's see, let's see. I'm going to be using the Marielle, so let's see how extra this reading is going to be. Get back in the card. Ooh, jumpers. No, I don't read jumpers. Sometimes, for the most part, I'm like, I'm too good of a shuffler to do jumpers, you know. Oh, Virgo full moon phase right now. Oh, makes sense. Makes sense as to why I want to use the Marielle for it. I'm like, I know it was like a full moon, because for some reason I always go live during the full moon. It's unintentional. I don't know why. Don't ask. Yeah, Stella. Oh, I have no idea either. Don't ask me. I'm not an astrology master. I'm just 12 readings for the 12 people, you know, whatever, you know. That's mostly what these are. But hopefully I can, you know, learn a little more astrology to be like, here's what's going on right now, you know, with your signs and, you know, what's going on right now in the heavens and how that applies to you. But that'll be like far in the future. Who knows when I'll be like properly ready to do anything with that. Let's see, Virgo. Oh, we got the Knight of Wands. Pretty good. Oh, 10 of Cups. Okay, maybe. Okay. Oh, and the Moon. Oh, okay. Pretty on the nose, Marielle. All right. Okay. So it seems to me that Virgo, it seems that March, especially right now, is going to be a time of inner reflection and looking deep within the self. Definitely a month of shadow work, if you want to call it that. It's definitely probably going to be very much like some repressed things maybe that are going to come back up for you, Virgo. Oh, very tough, very tough, tough month for you, Virgo. Definitely some emotional turmoil that's like going to be welling up some inner darkness that that isn't normally like, you know, explored or dealt with. You know, it's definitely time to, you know, be like the hermit, pick up your lamp and go deep into the underworld, you know, and look, you know, look at what, you know, is deep within that, you know, hasn't, you know, been that light hasn't shined upon in a while, you know, and do some deep cleaning in there, perhaps, you know, get down in the basement and, you know, clean out those cobwebs and, you know, and work on that, you know. I'm a Pisces sun. Well, Danny boy, you got to work on that. Get ready, dive deep, put on your scuba tank and, you know, get swimming. So let's see. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. I mean, like, it's Pisces. You're a Pisces sun. Like, that's gonna be your natural state, I feel. You get that second edition back up. I know. I really want the sketch deck to be reprinted. I really want that one. I was watching Instagram and I saw. What is it? Who was it? Who was it? Oh my gosh. The Living Wheel. He like showed like he had the majors only in the edition. He had the first edition, the black edges he did himself. Yes, the Living Wheel. And then he had the sketch deck. Oh my gosh. If anybody has a sketch deck that they want to like give to me, like, you know, go for it, you know, give to me, you know, sell to me. I will buy. Patrick, there we go. Yes. So yeah, and then he had like this edition as well, and I'm like, yeah, I love it. I shared it on my Instagram. So let's see, or get drunk. That is true too, Virgo. No, Ten of Cups. No, that actually kind of matches up with the moon and the Ten of Cups and all that. And also, if it's like if Virgo has a few like Aries friends, uh, that whose birthday might be coming up, right? March, April. It's around there. Yeah, March and April. Through there. So get ready. To have some fun with your Aries friends. Yeah, I have my first edition trimmed as well. Hello, Destiny Dreyer? Destiny. Hello. No, I'm not doing readings right now. I'm just doing the Tarotscopes. Should I do readings after? Like, just like this, like, I don't know. We'll see. Shiny bitch is the Marielle. Not insulting anyone. I'm pretty sure you were, Nikki. Be honest. I'm just kidding. Let's see. I have the first one trimmed. Yeah. Raise your hand if you have your trimmed Marielle still. Or spill the tea after. I want to spill the tea with a few other people instead. I want to have like a little chat conversation thing. Let's see, Libra. That's right. I'm gonna call you what you are, Libra. I'm just kidding. Libra. Let's see. What are we gonna use for you? What should we use on you? Should we mess you up, girl? What are we gonna use for you? I kind of want to use Majestic Earth. That doesn't feel right either. What else we have here? What do we got around here? I have options here. You know what? I know what I'm gonna use. We're gonna go religious on you. Okay? We're gonna go religious on you. Great Bible Tarot. I want to make a deck with all of Gustave Dore's artwork. Oh gosh. I want his like Divine Comedy, of course all the biblical images as well, Paradise Lost. What else did he illustrate? I think he did Don Quixote, I think. I could be wrong on that. What else did he illustrate? There's quite a few others. If I'm not mistaken. But his art is just, it's simple. It's like, I love it. I love it. Probably not, Nikki. I'm like, I want these quick and done and out of the way. Let's see, Libra. Let's see. I think my friend Lucy is a Libra, right? Ace of Coins. A lot of aces. Who got an ace? Aries, I believe Leo, and Libra. Oh, of course, Justice and Judgment. Girl. It's fitting. We get it. We get it. Tarot, we get it. We get it. The scales, yeah, we get it. We get it. Balancing, yes, we get it. So here we have the classic depiction of the iconic story of Solomon and the baby, and the two. I think there were sex workers. I believe that's what, right? Yeah. And one of them, accidentally killed her baby and then was like, this is my baby. And I was like, no, it's not. And then the whole story, you get it. Judgment, we have, I believe, the fall, I think we have, the rebel angels being cast out, and that's what, is different depictions of justice and balance here. Yeah, powerful here. But I mean, it's very much like we have justice and then we have judgment. there's this weird conversation. I feel like justice is maybe like misrepresented or placed or disorganized perhaps a bit in the major arcana. I don't know. I'm getting into something outside of what the reading is saying. But anyways, for you, we have for you Libra, we have the Ace of Coins, which is the Ark of the Covenant, which is essentially, if I'm not mistaken, it was like, if I'm not mistaken, that's where like the divine was like in the material world essentially. Um, so yeah, the Wisdom of Solomon and the Book of Life. How interesting. Uh, hmm. I think it's for you. I think it's more directed for you. Or rather, no, I think it's both, because we have the two aspects of justice and judgment. We have the force that casts judgment upon the people, and then our way of casting judgment in our own way as best as we can, as we think, you know. So it's like, our actions and our choices and our decisions have consequences, but we don't really know what the consequences and the reactions will be. uh, you know what I mean? Because it's like here with the Ace of Coins, when they took out the Ark of the Covenant, they had it like I think this is right before like it gets stolen. I think this is right before the Philistines come and they steal the Ark of the Covenant, because they were bringing it out, and I think they were marching it uh, towards battle, so that they could try and win a battle or a war. Um, so yeah, I'm pretty sure like glass house, pointing fingers. Yeah, so yeah, he who throws the first stone, kind of like that. Yeah, so it's like March. It's gonna be like, be careful of the choices and the decisions that you make, Libra, uh, because who it's sort of like who holds the judges accountable. You know what I mean? Your knowledge is amazing. I mean, I sometimes surprise myself, but it's just what I know. It's just being born and raised in a Christian household. um, so yeah. Uh, so there you go. Big things for you, Libra. you know, make those decisions, because that's one of the things that I've noted from reading up on Libra. I think I've right. Did I read some things that I've noted is that Libra struggles with making decisions and making a good choice. They always like to see both sides of things, and it's like you gotta choose one or the other. You can't just stay in one option. It's like seeing both sides of the Ace of Coins. you know. Uh, so yeah, it's like weigh your options and then cast judgment. I think that's what I might be saying here. Yeah. Focus on that. Focus on that, Libra. Okay? Things to think about. I rarely ever see justice and judgment being put together, because it's like justice is the thing that casts judgment, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's sort of like if justice is water, judgment is making things wet. you know? So let's see. Moving on then. Moving on though. We'll come back to you later. Maybe I'll think about that. It's for a video, really. Justice and judgment. Scorpio, probably the best sign ever invented, misrepresented. Probably, uh, you know, everybody doesn't like Scorpio for some reason, and I'm like, have you guys lived? You know. Let's see, what am I going to use for you? I want to use a deck that I haven't used in a while. She's a little small, so it'll probably be a little tricky to see, but we're going to use the Spiral Tarot because I like her. The best sign ever. No, probably. No. I'm just saying that because I'm a Scorpio rising. Too much sexual energy. So I've heard. I mean, sure. Shady and narcissistic at times. I mean, I know it all and always the victim, but not really. I mean, we're just a little bug. Why would you step on us? Meanwhile, we like poisoned your child. Scorpio Sun and Rising. What is that like, Stella? How are you friends with them? A lot of the people that I like make connections with have like Scorpio in their signs or in their chart, you know. I notice that for some reason. I tend to attract Scorpios a lot. Like a den of scorpions. It was a little weak. They really do, Stella. They really do. Let's see, Scorpio. What is going on with you in March, huh? What did you lose this time, Nikki? Okay, Scorpio, let's get into it. Eight of Wands, the Emperor, hello, and the Princess of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Okay, what are you sending out? And then what are you receiving? Kind of feel like I feel like I brought that up in another reading just right now. Hello, Blue 21. Where it's at in my birth chart thing. It's somewhere there. Right? Eight of Wands is its stinger. Yeah, what are you influencing? What are you sending out? What are you influencing that, is interacting with other people? Because that's one of the things that people do, that Scorpios do, They do things, they tell people to things, or they say things, or they act in a certain way to get people to react in a certain way. So I've heard, allegedly. And I find myself doing that quite a bit. I usually will say something like outrageous or like stupid just to like get a reaction from someone, but I'm totally joking, I'm not serious. So yeah, but the Emperor here, is definitely that structure and that order. I think it's time to really focus these, what you're sending out and what you're, what are you saying? What are you putting out there? What are you putting out into the universe, as some people say? It's time to structurize that, focus that, and really put that into a much more efficient and direct and controlled manner, rather than just, sending it out willy-nilly, wherever. And once you do that, you may get something in return. The Princess of Pentacles here, Earth of Earth, very much a grounding card, and definitely a card of like, okay, stabilize, structurize, stand your ground and get a good stance on what you're working on or what you're doing. So definitely that's like, the grounding and the structurizing is definitely a major focus for this month, Scorpio. So yeah. Preparing attacks? I mean, so yeah, there you go, Scorpio. Like I said, quick and simple. Let's see, moving on to the next one. Sagittarius. Let's see. What are we going to use for you, Sagittarius? I'm going to use the Brady Tarot. That's what we're going to do. We're going to use Brady. Yeah. Yee. 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 Who's a Sagittarius in here? I don't know if I have anything in my Sagittarius. My mother. The best fire sign, right, Zach? I don't know. I don't know about all that. I think they're too quick to move forward on things. I'm like, you know what? Take a minute. You know? Take a minute. Take a breather here. You know, enough planning. How about you start doing? Huh? Let's see here. Let me, let's keep going. Oh, your moon and rising, E. Okay. I feel bad for you. I'm just kidding. I feel like they're the philosophers of the sign, I think. I don't know. Ruled by Jupiter. Let's see. Let's see, Sagittarius. What's going on here? In the month of March for you. What are we doing here, Sagittarius? What are we doing? Let's see. I could use your pity. Mother of Feathers. Okay, okay. Got some passion. Got some, tending to the flames here. Okay, very sad. We have the Ace of Roots enchantment. Okay, we got the Ace of Roots. Okay, yeah. And the Four of Swords. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. I think it's time to add a bit more fuel to the fire, but tend to it, Get the poker, poke the flames, and keep the fire burning here. You gotta move some things around in the fireplace, to keep the fire burning. If not, it's gonna suffocate the ash and the what else is it called? It's like the soot and the ash and all the burnt pieces from the wood and all that you're burning is gonna drown it all out. The fuel waste is gonna just weigh down on all that. And I think it's time to mix. Tend to the fire, give it some oxygen, let the flames breathe, and stop, piling more on top of it. You know what I mean? That might be what it is. Take some time and tend to that. Yeah. I wonder what the Scorpio calls me. Oh wait, I'm blocked. So there you go, Sagittarius. I'm going to say that's what's going on here. What else? I think that's it, yeah. Into those fires, don't keep, pushing yourself too hard because you're going to run out of fuel, I can feel myself buffering. I can see, yeah, connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging in your router. Moving closer to it. Don't tell me what I need to do. We're almost done here. I'm like, we're almost done here. Hold on. Or sharpen them. Might be better. Yeah. Okay, not buffering. Yeah, I just see StreamYard is like giving me warnings. I'm like, ugh. I have still to get an Ethernet cable. I'm not on Ethernet. Are you coming back for what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go live again. I might just call it a night here. We've already been on for an hour. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just like keep YouTube happy, and be like, hey, I'm still here. Now Capricorn, probably the second best sign. I have a Capricorn moon here. Hello. Let's see, Capricorn. What are we going to read for you? Huh? I think we're going to use Tarot of Delphi again, maybe. Yeah. Because I can't just pick 12 decks, you know? I'm like, I gotta... Sometimes you just gotta use the same one. Let's see. Okay, visually audible. Okay, good. I'm like... I shouldn't rush, but it's like... I should do it before my internet's like, you're being weird, you know, and it just cuts me off. I'm like, I like Capricorns too. They get shit done, you know? I feel like they're the doers of, you know, the zodiac. They see a job that needs to be done. They're not gonna, like, you know, just sit around and let it, you know, let itself be done. They're the ones that, you know what I mean? They keep the gears turning behind the scenes, you know what I mean? But then again, I don't know. I could like study up on them and be like, I got it all wrong about Capricorns. They're the worst sign. If you're a Capricorn, you know, I hope, you know, I hope you get therapy, you know. Ooh, had a different Capricorn bestie. Girl. Caps are daddies. Oh, that's good to know, E. Maybe I should get a Capricorn daddy. Maybe I should. You know? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Somebody get me a Capricorn or a Scorpio daddy. Okay, Capricorn. Let's get to your reading. Devotee of Swords, the Two of Cups. Oh! And the Six of Cups. Okay. What are you being distracted by, Capricorn? Huh? Which is strange. I'm like, no, Capricorns don't get distracted. But I mean, with the Six of Cups, it's kind of like, maybe you are. What are you meandering on? Or perhaps it's either you're the one being distracted or someone that you're connected to or in a relationship with that is being distracted. You know, you care for this person, you care for them, but they seem to be easily, like, you know, their eyes seem to wander. Because we have the Devotee of Swords here, which I think is like, you know, and he's looking at the Two of Cups here. He's very much like, you know, focused on and aiming on and focusing on the Two of Cups energy there. You know, he's very much like that. Or he could be attacking. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah, I think it is. I think it might be someone or something coming to bring some turmoil to some relationships that you have, Capricorn. Maybe, yeah. It's either you being on the defensive or on the offensive. Either way, there's a battle coming on within your relationships. So it's best not to take this time to be distracted and to let things, best not to let your guard down for this month, Capricorn. And I think it's best to tighten the reins and, you know, with a Capricorn, how much tighter on the reins can you have them? You know? So yeah, meet him at the fountain, your daddy. Maybe I should. I don't know if there's a fountain anywhere near me, but I'll see. We'll see. But yeah, it's also interesting. These are two very emotional cards. I feel like Capricorn also kind of might struggle with that, the emotional side of things. I feel like they're too practical, maybe. So like emotions might be something that they're not very open to. So yeah, Capricorn, I think that's where it is. The emotional front is going to be quite tumultuous for you, even though you have the lovely Two of Cups here. So you're gonna have some bonds and some relationships that you have here, but you're gonna have to maintain those and protect them in a way from people trying to either stop this relationship or get in the way of that. Interesting cards, Capricorn. Yeah. Yeah. I wish it were that simple, Nikki. Meet him at the fountain. Huh. So let's see. Who's next? Probably this is the worst sign right here. I'm just kidding. No. Any fixed sign other than Scorpio and Taurus, the worst signs of all. Leos and Aquariuses get on my fucking nerves. I'm just kidding. Let's see, Aquarius. Let's see what March has in store for you. I hope you get the worst cards ever. I'm just kidding. That's I said I was throwing shade at Leo, but then then Leo got like the best cards ever. I'm like, okay, good for you, Leo. Well, let's see what you got, Aquarius. Oh, bitch, get your ass back in here. I'm like, yeah, the star. Yeah, we get it. It's Aquarius. Ugh. The water bearer. You're an air sign. Why do you have water? Why are you so wet if you're an air sign? Fixed signs are problematic in general. I mean, for real. Well, like I said, Taurus, they're structured. They're stable. They're stubborn. But I mean, like, it's like, okay, it's like, their decision, it's like you can't really work on changing their mind. You know what I mean? Scorpios, I mean, okay, probably Scorpio is probably a problematic one. But Leo, too self-centered. Aquarius, like, work on your communication. And you're an air sign. Like, what's up with that? All the Aquariuses that I've met are like, have like a weird person-to-person communication issue. I don't know what it is. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not receptive to their weird form of communication. But I'm like, okay, maybe you need to talk right. Because let me tell you, my dad and my two sisters, don't even get me started. All Aquariuses. I cannot stand them. I'm just kidding. Oh, I only knew one. It ended weird. And that's kind of one of the keywords that I've seen a lot with Aquarius. Weird. Oh. Should I? No, you're going back in. Don't look at it. Oh, sorry, Annalyn. I already passed Virgo. I think you can even rewind it while I'm still live and look back. Just keep rewinding until you see the little word right here, the little banner right here says Virgo. So yeah. I know one Aquarius. And how is that, Blue 21? I've known like 5 in my life. On my dad's side, there's like, everyone's born in February. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh my God, like, pick a month. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's not right. Pick a month. No, that's not the right thing. It's like, choose a different month. There we go. Like, be unique. Stand out, Anyways, Aquarius. Enough ranting about you. Let's see what you got. Oh, the Four of Wands. Like I said, great cards. Look at all that golden skies there. You got the Queen of Pentacles, you got the Empress, you got the Four of Wands. I think of this as like, I'm viewing it as like the garden here, okay? You've got the garden, and I'm thinking now of this deck. I don't have it here with me. I'm thinking of a very classic depiction of the Aquarius sign. It's a man with a watering pitcher, and he has a scythe. And he's like watering his plants. He's watering his garden. I'm like, you know what? Yes, tending the garden, tending to his life. It seems like you have your nice little trellis here. you know, and for your plants to grow on and to build a shelter for you, huh? And so you can be comfortable. So yeah, I think March is definitely going to be that, you know, that growth of things that are going to, you know, give you a little bit more comfort. You know, the trellis was a little bare at first, but now it's going to be a little fuller. It's going to be, you know, more covered. You know, uh, your garden's going to start growing again, and you're going to be more comfortable this month. So there you go. Good for you, Aquarius. Yeah. Also, being the mother. Huh. Or some mother aspects here with the Empress, I would say. You know, who is your mother, or who are you a mother to? You know, uh, yeah, that may be a role to play in the coming month. So there you go, there you go, Aquarius. Even though I just talked shit about you for like 2 minutes, you know, I. You see, when I talk shit about someone, they always get the best cards. Let's see. Okay, now Pisces. My niece and my nephew are Pisces. And let me tell you, those two, oh my god. Like, they need to calm down. They need to chill. Aquarius is gonna shine to spite you. They will. They will. Let's see, Pisces. They are way too emotional, let me tell you. They care so much. Too much emotions in those little bodies of theirs. That's what I'm thinking. No, I think Danny. Yeah, Danny Boy's a sun in Pisces. Yeah. Ah, there he is. Let's see what you got. Let's see what y'all got. Pisces. That might not be Blue 21. I feel like my that's one thing that I like about my the sister that was born before me. She's like 3 years older than me. She, you know, she wasn't like that. You know, I think that that's an outlier. That might be something with their moon, uh, or something with their house. But I'm assuming the moon sign, uh, because my that sister uh, she didn't like you and she wasn't happy with you. You knew. But just in general, it was best to assume that she didn't like you. So yeah, Danny Boy, intuitive as long as we aren't lost in our own head. Yeah. Ah, Taurus moon. Huh. I think that's the worst thing, is that you think that you're very close, or you think they're friends, you know? It's like I don't like that. If you know, not going through those again. Nah, thank you. I mean, like, you gotta kind of expect it, you know. If you meet someone and you like them, but you know it's like, oh, they're an Aquarius or whatever. It's like, just then now you know it's like, okay, you know, like possibly like one thing is like, you know what I mean? Like I said, the communication side is just weird with an Aquarius. Anyways, sorry Pisces, I'm being too distracted with the chat here. Where's Lucy? I need Lucy on these so that she can help me with the astrology side. She's my astrology friend. She's the one that knows more on astrology than I do. We live there. They know it's lost in your head. Yeah, it's like, I mean, like you're not given the moon card for no reason, you know? Let's see. Let's see, Pisces. Rider of Trees, Seven of Clouds, and the Five of Swords. Ooh, okay, Pisces. Might be a tough sign for you. I mean, we are moving out of Pisces season, right? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. So it seems it's going to be a little bit of a tough month for you, particularly with the Five of Stone and the Seven of Clouds. Things may not be as they seem. Things, you may be going off to do something. I see the Rider of Trees here. That's why I'm saying that, because it's like he's off on an adventure. He's ready to go out. He's ready to either climb this mountain or whatever, and to maybe get a better view. But really, going up on this mountain, maybe things aren't as clear as they seemed, and now you're stuck there and in a difficult situation. Yeah. Be careful becoming too invested in plans or projects, Pisces. Make sure you have an escape plan as well, or you have a safety net perhaps for the coming month. Uh, that's what I would say. Be prepared and be wary of things not being as they seem. Don't just assume that what you're looking at is what you're looking at. That what you're looking at is what you see. Be prepared to, look at things in a different perspective, or for things to turn out not at all as they expected, Pisces. So yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, Danny boy. Well, hey, I mean, prepare for disappointment, Danny boy. I'm just kidding. Hey, maybe it'll get you out of there. Then again, is that promotion a good thing? What if it's going to bring on more responsibility that may not be even worth the promotion? But then again, that's just for Danny Boy, though. For Pisces in general, I'd say just be prepared for things not being as they seem, So yeah, Five of Stone. What else? What else to say about that? Oh yeah, being cast out, being left out, looking at things from the outside, perhaps? Huh. Probably. I mean, like with the Seven of Clouds, yeah. When you're looking at things from the outside to the inside, I'm thinking of the classic Rider-Waite-Smith Five of Pentacles here. You're cast out. But there's warmth in there, and inside it's like, well, is it really that great in there? Is it really, as things seem? Is it really all what it's made out to be? So yeah, look into things a little bit more better. Get down off the high mountain and get closer and get a better look at things, Oh, Nikki, she just picked up on that. Another promotion? Yeah. How did you... Another? So there you go, Pisces. Good luck with that. I think Pisces was the only one that got kind of some troubling cards there. It is that great in there. Oh, I'm going back into my head. Oh no. Okay, so there you go. That was the Tarotscopes for March 2021. I'm not sure what to do with these. I feel like there's potential with these. I'm not sure where to take them. You know what I mean? So yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I guess we're gonna call it a night there, because yeah, my legs are falling asleep. Hello, Hunter. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I don't know if I'll do live readings tomorrow. Fingers crossed, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. We'll see. I hope to see you all later. And yeah, and hopefully I can figure out how to do a good outro for once. All right. Bye, everyone. And sorry, Pisces, again, about the cards you got. So yeah, there you go. Bye, everyone.